I want to tell you about a patient I will call Michael. Michael was 52 years when he first walked into my office. He was a business executive, fit looking sharp, clearly used to being control. And he was in significant pain. His MRI showed two herniated discs in his lumbar spine with moderate nerve compression. Clinically, he was a candidate for surgery. By the standard protocol, I should have scheduled the OR, but Michael said something in that first appointment that I have never forgotten. He said, "Doctor, I'm afraid of what it means if I need surgery to fix this. What went wrong in my body that got me here?" That question stopped me cold, and it changed everything about how I approached his case. I decided to look beyond the MRI. We ran a comprehensive metabolic panel to look at his inflammatory markers, CRP. We assessed his body composition. We talked in detail about his sleep, his stress levels, his movement patterns. What we found was a picture I have since learned to recognize. Systemic inflammation amplifying localized structural problems. Microdisc herniation was real, but his experience was being dramatically amplified by chronically elevated inflammation, poor sleep quality, and significant muscle imbalance that had been building for years. His core musculature, the deep stabilizers of the spine, was essentially inactive. We had spent days sitting at desk, and his body had outsourced spinal stability to passive structures, ligaments, discs, bone. When those passive structures finally gave out, the whole system collapsed. The herniation wasn't the disease, it was the final domino. So we had a long conversation. I told Michael the truth. Surgery would address the structural problem, but it wouldn't fix the environment that created it. Without changing that environment, recurrence was probable. He asked if we could try something else first. We put together an 18-month plan, a physical therapy program focused on deep core activation, not generic exercise, but specifically targeting the multi and transverse abdominis, the muscle that actually stabilizes the spine at the segmental level. An anti-inflammatory nutrition protocol, reducing ultra-processed foods, increasing omega-3s, optimizing protein, sleep hygiene optimization. He was averaging 5.5 hours. We worked to consistently get him to 7.5. Stress management, not meditation, was a buzzword, but structured breathing protocols that measurably affect autonomic nervous system. I want to be honest, I wasn't certain this would work. I told him, but I believed it was worth trying. So, 3 months later, Michael came back for his follow-up MRI. The hernia was still there. Discs don't regenerate. Not meaningfully, not yet. The structural findings was largely unchanged, but Michael was a different person. His pain score had gone from 7 out of 10 to 1 out of 10 on most days. We was running 5 kilometers 3 times a week, something he hadn't done in a decade. His inflammatory markers had normalized. His body compositing had completely transformed. He looked at me in that appointment and said, I feel better than I did at 40. I have to about that sentence a lot. He didn't need the surgery, not because the disc healed, it didn't, but because we addressed the system that was suffering, not just the story that had failed. The MRI told one story, Michael's body told another. I'm not telling this story to say surgery is wrong. No. Surgery saves lives. It has saved countless lives and perform it when it's genuinely indicated. I'm telling this story because Michael asked the right question. What went wrong in my body that got me here? That question, that curiosity about root cause rather than just symptoms, is what this entire channel is built on. Your body is not a collection of isolated parts. Your spine pain is connected to your sleep. Your knee inflammation is connected to your metabolic health. Your fatigue is connected to your muscle mass. The future of medicine is learning to see those connections, and that's exactly what we're going to explore here together every single week. If Michael's story resonated with you, share this video with someone who's navigating health challenge and feeling like their only option is a procedure or a pill. Subscribe and I will see you next week. Let's move it to 100.